Hi there, you're welcome to another video on the Ugo Amades Football channel. In today's video, I'll be giving my preview to the Chelsea vs Tottenham game or Tottenham vs Chelsea game if you want to stick to those details. Um, so, what the last video, go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. Um, most players are fit to go, and then Rich James, slight injuries, not too much of an injury scare, but he's more so he felt tired, a bit tired um, during the Carabao Cup game of Blackburn. So let's see if he'll make the cut. But then, like I said during the last video, with Malo Gusto, you don't need to rush Rich James, so he can play. Now, this is a game that would see if Chelsea can build on momentum and maybe get the team, get spirits riled up, and be ready to go for that one. And then I have a sneaky feeling that we'll play very well, better than the Brentford game. So, um, what we want to see as Chelsea fans going into that game is commitment, is desire, because after all, this is Spurs. This is Spurs' decide we don't want to lose to. And so, going into that game, I think it will be like the Arsenal game where the players raise their standards, and Mauricio Pochettino himself, because this is the first time he's visiting Spurs in a while since he left the club, since he was sacked by Daniel Levy. So you would want to go there and give a good showing, more like see what you missed, this is what you could have had, whatever. So for me, I don't care about the motivations. Like I don't care about what his sort of motivations are, what motivates him. But for me, I care about how motivated he is and how he sets the team up. I don't want any negative football because the way this team is set up in terms of the players that are available in the team at his disposal, the team is meant to attack. It's a young side that can be a very exciting side if he doesn't, stifle certain players back. So have Malo Gusto, or if Rich James is fit, have him on the right wing. You know, if and then have Noni Madueke, or you have Sterling on the right wing as well. So you can have that combination of the full back and the right winger. So have the same thing on the left as well. Modric is good to go. You have Modric on the left wing, and you have Cucurella, who's been phenomenal. This is one of the stories that no one would have believed because he was meant to have gone to Manchester City. So I want to see that sort of free flowing attacking football, and let's see what happens, as opposed to trying to be too smart where you want to lock down one part of the midfield, or you don't want a particular right back or a particular full back to bomb forward too much, and then you end up losing. So I think the best way to defend against Spurs is attack them, is test their will to defend, and then I think good things will happen if the game is approached in that way. So the threats for Tottenham Hotspurs it's not a mystery to anyone. Talking about, so it's Son for one, Madison, the other, Kulusevski as well. Richarlison not being absolutely ripping it up, in my opinion, for Spurs or for Brazil even. But I think he can be a threat. But the main threats are Son, Kulusevski, and Madison. Madison is the key to unlocking the defenses, is the key to freeing up Son. So he's a threat, obviously. And then from a Chelsea perspective, what I would want to see would be a fluid front three. A fluid front three. Possibly you're going with a Palmer again, you're going with Sterling again, and you're going with Modric again. Or you could go with Noni Madueke, Palmer, and Mikhailo Modric. So go with a fluid front three. Ask the defenders questions. Are you ready to sort of chase someone who's ready to drop deep into the midfield, i.e., someone like Palmer? Are you able to, track runners between the lines? So when you have the likes of Madueke or your Sterling or Mikhailo Modric, are you willing to do that? So and another benefit of having back to the issue about the fullback. Another benefit of having a fullback that bombs forward is you ask the question of the Spurs midfield and defense is, if we come at you attacking this way, a fullback and a winger, what are you going to do? Are you going to go after the fullback and give some space for the winger, or you're going to still um, double up on the winger and then give in more space to the fullback? So these are the sort of things that I want to see on the pitch. So for me, I'll just quickly give my. I don't like calling it predicted 11 because I can't predict what Mauricio Pochettino would do, but this is the sort of 11 I'd like to see going into that game. So for me, I would like to see Malo Gusto again, Rhys James, you know, as he keeps building his fitness. I want to see Malo Gusto starting, and then I want to see Thiago Silva and Levi Colwill as the central defense pairing, and then have Cucurella, who's undisputed right now at left back. Let's have it that way, the left back, and then you have Enzo and Caicedo in the midfield, and then you have Gallagher. So this is a game where Gallagher's quality would come to bear, his ability to press off the ball, because I've been more impressed with off the ball work than his on the ball, sort of contribution. So let's see how he. So I will have him in the midfield. So Caicedo, Enzo, and Conor Gallagher. And then for the front three, what I would want to see would be Cole Palmer for sure, made himself undroppable. And then the only discussion you have about playing or dropping him is when Christopher Nkunku gets back to full fitness. And then you have then we'll have Sterling and Mikhail Mudryk to make up the front three pairing. So that way, sometimes with centre backs, they enjoy the battle of going up against a big number 9, where they can pull his shirt, they can go shoulder to shoulder, chest to chest, and battle themselves that way. Sometimes they find it's more difficult for certain centre backs to deal with more nifty, tricky, and fluid players, so to speak. So let's see how that pans out. That's these 11 I would like to see going into that game. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and don't like this video. So at this point, I've come towards the end of today's video. Thanks for all those who've been watching, subscribing, and sharing the channel. And I'll be having a live stream pretty soon. Probably it'll be after the Spurs Chelsea game on Monday, and hopefully we win. So for score predictions, talking about winning for score predictions, I just have a little feeling, nothing to go off on. I'll just say this is a derby. Form goes out the window. The team will be motivated. The players will be motivated. Mauricio Pochettino will be motivated going to his former side, and so I'll predict a 1-0 win or a 0-1 win if you want to be granular, so to speak. So at this point, come to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share this video, and see you on yet another video. Bye-bye.